Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with Emery Hunt, who is the czar of the playbook. And let's talk about a Week 1 NFL matchup that presents two Year 2 coaches who were great rookie coaches last year, Tony Sparano for Miami and Mike Smith for Atlanta. And Atlanta presents a great offense this year. Miami, a great defense. Sean Smith is making noise as a cornerback next year. What do you see in this game? What are your keys to victory?
My keys to victory, I'm going to start with the Dolphins instead of the road team. You want to make Matt Ryan pay. Get pressure on Ryan, beat him up a little bit, get him on the ground, disrupt his timing with those receivers that they have out there on the flanks. Number two, you want to open up that passing game a little bit. Allow Chad Pennington to throw the ball deep. I know that's not their game, but you can hit deep Atlanta with some deep passes because their secondary was a question last year, and it's still a question, I think, this season. So don't be afraid to throw deep on Atlanta. Number three, you're also the big matchup, Jake Long versus John Abraham. Abraham was healthy for 16 games last season, which showed in his sack total. So when he's out there, he's going to get sacks. Jake Long had a phenomenal his second year in the league. So that's the matchup to watch. If they can contain John Abraham, I don't see where the Dolphins should have a problem with the Falcons.
It's going to be very interesting when Miami's on the offensive side of the ball. Can Atlanta get enough stops? Can they make enough plays? Because Atlanta's more offensive oriented, Miami more defense. And can Atlanta's offensive line have the same success it did last year? Because if they make them one-dimensional and keep Ryan throwing the ball, that's not good. They got to get Turner running it. And I think that'll be a very important aspect to this game.
Well, one thing for the Falcons, Miami is similar to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the way they like to get after the quarterback. You want to keep misdirections as a part of your staple. Your counters, your leads going opposite ways, sweeps to the weak side, plays like that, screens to keep them off balance because they want to blitz Jason Taylor. They want to bring Porter off the edge as well too. So Miami's going to try to bring the pressure, misdirection screens to keep them off balance. Number two, make Chad Pennington beat you. I know I said that was one of the keys for Miami, but for the Falcons, you want Chad Pennington to throw deep because he has over a certain amount of yards. His completion percentage is relatively low, but short area completions, he's deadly. But you want to make these guys one-dimensional. They want to run the ball. You take away Miami's run, make them throw against you because their receivers are a question mark in Miami. Also, they have Tony Gonzalez. Utilize him to take out one of those linebackers. That's going to be the key for this game if the Dolphins can cover Tony Gonzalez and if Matt Ryan can get the ball to Tony Gonzalez. And also keep Michael Turner running.
I have two question marks for Miami's defense. And if you're starting young guys in the secondary, I know you got Will Allen, Gabriel Wilson there, but if you got Sean Smith and Vontae Davis playing a lot, they really need to step up because the receiving core is good with Jenkins and Roddy White and Jason Ferguson. Can they clog up the middle well enough? That's a question mark. I know they're going to play well in that 3-4 because they got outside. They got Jason Taylor outside and a bunch of linebackers. Love Miami's linebackers. A couple good DNs. But can they sustain up the middle? Because Turner likes to run up the middle, and he could turn it outside. So that's a big question mark. I'm going to go with Atlanta in this game. My first instinct told me Miami, but I'm going to switch it to Atlanta because I love their offense. I think Mike Smith will have enough defense played here in this game.
I'm going to go with Miami because I like the matchup you brought up. I like Sean Smith and Vontae Davis against those two wide receivers. I'm still not sold on the Falcons wide receivers. I think they can shut down those two guys. The question I have is who's going to cover Tony Gonzalez. But I do like Miami in this game.
And that's our Week 1 preview. For more matchup previews in the NFL, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.